went over this last week. You need to know these. If you don't know them, you need to, okay? This is the baby steps, so you may want to keep these notes on your desktop or somewhere where you can refer to them, because you're going to need these along with something else today. Okay, if you look back in your classwork, you're going to see this right here. It says present tense of regular verbs. And you're going to see something that looks like the subject pronoun notes that we just looked at. And you're about to think I'm crazy, and that's okay because I am. If you've had me for a teacher before, you know I'm crazy. This is just going to confirm it. Today we're going to learn how to conjugate verbs. First of all, we've got to understand the anatomy of a verb in Spanish. You'll find out why I'm crazy in a minute. Hang in there. All verbs in Spanish have two parts, okay? I'm going to use this verb cantar. Cantar means to sing, okay? Guys, this is an infinitive verb. Oops. It means, when something is infinitive, it means like infinite. It doesn't have a specific ending yet. Okay? Super important. This piece right here is called the infinitive marker. Okay? Gotta know this, gotta know this. It is equivalent to the to in English. Okay? That piece, the AR, means to. Tell your neighbor that real quick. If you're an at-home learner, say it out loud to yourself. Everybody good? The AR means to. Now let's look at another word. I hope you learned it last year. Comer. To eat. Okay? The ER is the infinitive marker. We don't know who's eating. It doesn't have a specific ending. To eat. Don't know who's doing it. It's infinitive because it has that ER on the end. The ER is just like the AR. It means to. Everybody all right?
No.
I'm going to write another verb you should have learned last year. Escribir.
Right.
Thank you. Guys, last week we talked a lot about cognates. Do you see that in the middle of the verb scrib? Looks like scribble or scribe. Means to write. It's got that cognate in the middle. Right here, my darlings, is an IR. An IR also means to. So when you see a word with AR, ER, or IR on the end, it is a verb. It's an action, but we don't know who's doing the action. To listen, to learn, to sleep. Okay, we don't know who's doing that action because all we've got is the to. Guys, in English, this is what an infinitive verb looks like, to sing. We have them in English too. In English, it's two words. In Spanish, it's one. So far, so good? All verbs come in three flavors, ER, AR, and IR. On the end is the ER, AR, or IR. Whoops, I better stay in the video picture. Okay? Guys, this means to. The other piece is right here at the beginning. This is where the meaning is contained. All right? That is called the stem. This is where we figure out what the action is. C-A-N-T means sing. The ending is going to tell us who's doing it. This is an infinitive verb, so we don't know. It doesn't have an ending. Cantar, comer, this piece right here is the part that we know this is the verb eating. We just don't know who's doing that action yet. Escribir, here is the stem. This we know we're talking about writing, we just don't know who's doing that action yet. What I'm about to teach you is how to show who is doing the action. All right? So we're about to make, for real, honest to God, not memorized sentences. Dun, dun, dun. Everybody okay?
Sure.
First concept. All verbs have three endings in Spanish. They have one of those three endings, ER, AR, or IR. What did you tell me, as a big choral group, can't breathe. Okay, what do ER, AR, and IR all mean in Spanish? To, when they're on the end of a verb, right? What does the front part of the verb tell us? The meaning. Is that okay with everybody? Very important. Tell your neighbor real quick that. Tell your neighbor. Tell your neighbor, make sure you got it in your head. Make sure you got it in your head. Super duper important. Alright. ER, those are the endings. They all mean to. The meaning of the verb is in the middle. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay, here we go. Now the part where I get crazy. These notes, you never want to lose them. You will be able to use them on your tests. These are the ones that said regular verbs. Alright guys, everybody has to do what I do. But make sure you don't hit anybody near you. It's all social distancing and stuff, right? Okay, I want you to do this first. Okay, this is now karate class. I am your sensei. Do not hit each other, or we will never have fun again. Just chop yourself. Watch out for your laptop. I want you to do this. Everybody do it. Make the noise. It will help you. Ready? A beer. Chop. 3, 2, 1. Okay, what you just did, my darlings, you're about to make a sentence. And the first thing that you have to do in order to make the sentence is get rid of the infinitive marker. Because the infinitive marker keeps us from knowing who is doing the action. We do not make a sentence. Is it just JJ like this? Cool. We do not say JJ to sing. Sounds silly, right? Sounds silly. The first thing we do in English is get rid of the infinitive marker, right? What's the infinitive marker? To. Okay? JJ sing. Well, that if I was giving him a command, that would be right. But I'm not giving him a command, I'm just talking about him. So we have to do something to that verb to make it agree. We can't say JJ sing, JJ walk, JJ talk, unless we're just bossing him around. Okay? We have to put an ending on the end of sing to make it agree with who we're talking about. Oops. In English, that's an S. Bam. Now the sentence makes sense. JJ sings, right? Unless we were giving JJ a command, and that'll come down the road, we'll learn how to do that. Today we just want to talk about him, but not behind his back, right in front of his face. JJ sings. So the first thing we do is chop off the ending. Get rid of the AR, ER, or IR. When you do this, what's going away?
ER.
Or, and that is the to, right? And it's got to go away, because we can't make a sentence if we still have the infinitive marker. Everybody's good? Everybody's with me? Because now it's really going to get crazy.
Oh boy.
Same hand, up in the air. Say, oh.
Oh.
Nice job. If the subject of the sentence is yo, if you want to say, I am doing this action, we're going to use sing. You cha, the AR, and it's gone, and you add the letter O. All right. So here's the verb cantar. Goodbye, AR. And because I want to say I sing, we add an O. Because the ending for an AR verb, if the subject of the sentence is yo, which means I, it has to end in an O. Yo canto means I sing.
That's cool.
I sing. Everybody with me? Okay, So let's pick another AR verb. Hablar. Hablar means to speak. First step,
Cut the AR.
go by AR. Okay, the subject of the sentence is yo. What ending do I put on the infinitive or on the stem? Oh. Guys, the ending now tells me who and actually when this action is taking place and who's doing it, all right? We know it's happening right now because this is the present tense. It's the person is doing the action. I speak. We know it's I doing it because the ending for a verb in the present tense when I am the subject is O. Yo hablo español. I speak Spanish. Okay? Yo hablo. Let's do another AR verb. No, I gotta think of one. And whenever I want to think of one right off the top of my head, I can't think of one.
Bebe.
Bailar. That's a good one.
Who?
Bailar.
I said beber.
Beber ER verb. But good thinking. Same concept. We're just doing AR right now.
Is there gonna be a Spanish star test?
No.
Good.
Why? Is this hard? What?
Yes.
All we're doing is removing 2 letters and putting another one.
I know.
You got this, Landon.
I'm gonna fail this.
You're not gonna fail. Here we go. What's the first step? Everybody chop off the ending. 1, 2, 3, go. Goodbye.
Take off the AR.
Bye, AR. See, you got this, Landon. Piece of cake.
One word.
Subject of the sentence is yo. What ending? Look at my notes. If it's yo, which ending? Oh. Guys, now you have a sentence that says I dance, yo bailo. Okay, once you have this concept of removing the AR, ER, or IR and adding the ending that agrees with the subject, you got it. You got it made. Okay, it's really not very hard. All right, so let's deal with first step. Chop it. Ready, go. Wacha. Wacha. Goodbye infinitive marker, and our first ending is O. Make sure you pronounce this correctly. Now, we're going to extend our karate chop down. Don't hit anybody near you. Go as. Say it the right way. As. Thank you. All right, so we go oas. 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 You got it? You got it? Oas. Nice. Okay, if the subject of the sentence is you, tú, what's the ending? A-S.
Or E.
You're a step ahead of me, little Speedy. You're right. Okay, you guys can already see how this is going, yeah? It's not hard. It's not hard. Okay. So the subject of the sentence is now tú. I look at my subject. Goodbye, AR. What ending? Because I'm talking about you, my friend. Es. Tú cantas. Sentence. You sing. I want to say you speak. Tú. What ending? Es. Tú hablas. You speak. I want to say you dance. Es. Tú bailas. So now, no matter what the verb is, you guys can say, I do that action, and you can say, you do that action. All right? So we've got oas, the last singular ending. The last singular ending to talk about one person is this. Ah. Do it. Ah. Ah. So it goes, oasa. 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 Another little rhyme I always say, he or she